Every summer for 8 years, I visited one or two of the top 14 private research universities in the U.S. to learn what is working and why as those institutions move forward. These are very successful places, and I thought that they had many lessons to teach. One lesson across all this work was that chaos is a very good thing in a university. When I went to universities that had lots of new things going on with collaborative teaching, exciting research, innovative outreach, I knew that that university was on the right track. One of the things that I think a leader should look out for is too much of a sense of orderliness. That is a sign that energy and commitment are low. I wrote about how leaders are effectively managing chaos in an article for Change magazine a few years ago. In that article, we compared the university to a global city where the culture is the defining component. One thing that is powerful about that comparison when thinking about a university is that it is really good to bring out all of the different activities and all the different kinds of energies that exist in the university and use them as the ingredients for the next change that a leader would like to accomplish. And I think it is a wonderful thing when leaders can be comfortable with this level of energy and go forward toward a goal without knowing exactly where they're going to end up. When a leader calls and asks for my help, I often begin by talking about the questions that are facing the institution or perhaps the leader right now. What is on their plate right now? Is this a time to focus on the academic departments or to build stronger bridges between them? Is this a time to extend outreach or to build national prominence? Is this a time to engage the board in some sticky tactical issue or a time to get them to focus more on the overarching questions? Of course, strategic thinking is really about achieving several things at one time so that you create a whole that is more than the sum of the parts. So we're talking about how to achieve a lot of things at once in most cases. My first interaction with a leader always involves a lot of questions from me. I want to know exactly what they're trying to accomplish, what the scope of the project is in their own mind, and where they think the institution should be at the end. Some of the projects I do are very well defined in scope. It might be an evaluation of a program, it might be an effort to get student opinion on a certain activity or a set of activities. And then some of them are longer projects where we are really trying to create change across the entire institution. This kind of project is very familiar to me and I really like this work. It involves sweeping in a lot of people, kind of stirring things up and getting the feeling that things are diverging before they start to converge. It is a labor of love for the leader, usually, because it is actually creating the institution that they dream about.